On the fly. That's us. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, you're having a good day. It is Saturday. It's the 20th, which is wild. And we're here together. It's 5 degrees. Aw, Alexis, how are you? Did you want to come up and say hello? Do you want to try this again, Nazim? A different broadcast? Sure, you can try it in here. Yeah, you know what? It could be something like that. You never know, right? That's a very good point. Okay, so oh, that cool breeze feels so good, guys. Okay, there's one. And Azim. There we go. Perfect. Let's do it. All right, so I've got to push the little purple man and then wait for you guys to come up in the waiting room. So, sorry, I'm out on walk. No problem. No problem. I thought you might want to promote yourself, and no need to be sorry. I'm grateful you're here. Enjoy your walk. Right now, whatever you can do for your mental health, I highly suggest it. Everybody. We've been on this crazy treadmill called COVID-19 for almost 2 years, some of us, right? And more people are suffering from long haul symptoms where, you know, it's not good. There's a couple of people I know that still have hindered breathing. Oh, good. So Alexa says that she has a broadcast at 9 a.m. It's Happs Food Saturday. So it sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Are you getting the last pieces of preparation for it? You getting food or something? So this is from Wise Chimp. This is somebody I follow on Twitter. Toxic people only change their victims, never themselves. Remember that. Crazy. Not a lot of news, eh? Not a. Are the numbers going up, Nazim, where you are? And yeah, yeah. Alexa, what is COVID long haulers?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, long haulers is a name for a significant group of people recovering from COVID 19 who may experience prolonged symptoms for weeks to months after their initial illness. Did that answer your question?
It did. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your feedback.
You're welcome. There we go. Yeah,
Hello.
look at that.
Good morning. I had to go on desktop, but then I tried to join the previous
Yeah.
where you guys were in, and it was just like it crashed the browser.
So you were saying about New York? Something?
No, the New York Times. I was reading the New York Times. You know, I have the New York Times subscription, and
Yes.
the big news is that it seems that the great experts of
Yeah.
military conflicts are indicating that Russia is ready to invade Ukraine any second now.
Do you know anything about that? I know nothing, so that's why I'm asking you. Do you know?
Well,
Do you know the
it's
backstory a little bit?
yeah. I
Do you
mean,
want to share a little bit, or if you don't want to,
yeah.
that's cool too.
I'm not an expert, but I know that Ukraine has had a war going on in their territory for the last
Yeah.
so many years, and then Putin is kind of putting pressure of supporting one faction that's in war. But there's a rumor that right now it seems the experts are expecting that he might go in there just to get some attention because it seems like he's out of the limelight lately.
Mm.
You know what that would mean if it were to go in there.
Hmm.
I seriously think that Europe would consider having NATO
Yeah. So,
help
so
the
John,
Ukraine.
John, right here, we can't read this comment because it's not very
I hope
nice.
Haps goes to hell.
So, John, why so much hostility? What's going on? Why are you so upset?
Because it's Saturday morning.
Yeah. Are you at the office, sir, or are you at home? I'm talking to you, Nazim.
Oh, I'm at home.
You're at
I'm
home. I,
sorry.
I love I love the shelving behind you there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
in
kind of
the it's in
cool.
the home area where me and my wife use for as a studio.
Yeah, and then you've got what is those? Just
Those are
the
metal
wood.
shelvings. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
then
and
these
the and the shelving behind you, the wooden shelves, whatever
yeah,
that is, or closet.
those are wood. Oh, that's closed and behind us.
Wow, but they're so high in the air. How do you get up there?
I know.
Do you have a ladder or something?
No, we just put
No.
a stool and then we go up on the stool.
Okay. I love it's a great utilization of space.
This is my house in Miami where I met my
Yeah.
wife. This is our wedding picture on the beach.
Oh.
This is supposedly family on my father's side, on my grandfather's side from years
Okay.
ago. That's me, my mom, and my friend in New York. I'm doing a little show and tell. You like it?
I do.
That's my daughter.
Yeah. She's beautiful. Yeah. A lot
Thank you.
of
That's
hair.
a lot of hair.
Yeah.
That's my what do you call it? The husband of my sister's wife, my
Okay.
brother-in-law.
He looks a little bit like Joe Sample.
He
He's
was a
a
great guy. He passed away from prostate cancer.
okay, but not COVID.
Not COVID, no.
That
Uh,
elaborate diagram that's beside your daughter's picture.
I don't know what that is. My wife put that up.
Okay.
Uh, that's
Can you
us.
read? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, long time ago.
Okay, no, okay, go back, go back, go back. So was that your wife beside you there or your daughter?
Oh wait, I have this is my daughter who looks a
Yeah.
lot like my wife.
Oh my God. So is that your wife?
Yeah,
Holy moly, does your daughter look like your wife?
I know she is a
That's
photo.
like spitting image.
That's my wife with a friend of hers.
Yeah.
And that's this might get us banned, but it's a piece of
Yeah.
art, so I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
I think it's beautiful. Jesus, put it away.
I don't think it's gonna get. I mean, it's art. What the hell's going on? I mean, if we start getting sensitive about art, we got a problem. Did you like that?
Oh my God, I love you, man. You're crazy.
Isn't that good? I do
You're
that.
crazy.
I was saving that for last.
You were you? Now, is
Yeah.
that a painting or a portrait?
It's a painting from who is it? I think it's Goya.
Okay, I thought it was
Everybody,
a photo.
Alexis is cracking up. Hey, it's art.
It's art.
Watch us
It's
get banned.
it's not a picture of my wife. I swear.
Watch Pablo and Peter give me a strike on that one.
Oh, that's so funny. No, but it looked
Is
like
it?
a photograph. That's why I was like,
It
"What
did
is he
look. It
doing?"
did. It does look like a photograph.
Yes,
That's true.
yes,
That's
yes,
true.
yes. Well, you know what? The human form is beautiful.
Mel called that also. Good morning, friends. Everybody's here. Alexa, she's an amazing. I like her cooking stuff that I get to see once in a blue moon.
Yes,
She's staying on Happs from what I gather, which is great.
yes,
Sunday Night Smoke is staying on Happs, which I gather.
yes.
Mel is staying on Happs. You're staying on Happs. I'm staying on
Brenda
Happs.
or Brenda.
Oh, Brenda, long time no see.
Oh my God,
Oh
we
my
gotta
goodness.
we gotta invite her. I hope I
Yeah.
don't think she'll come up, but we can try.
Yeah.
Now, someone came up with a very valid point that I wasn't thinking about before.
Okay.
Is if you're the host, you really only have 3 guests
Why?
because
You
you
can't
count
do 4?
as no. Well, hear me out. You only have 3
Oh,
guests.
you're right. Yeah. 3. I
Me plus 3 is 4.
Exactly.
And it's you I adore.
Which, can I say something? Have you ever done Zooms with like 12 people
No,
and
but
above? It's a mess.
it is. It is. It's very similar to parties where you have too many people.
Exactly.
Like if you're having trying to have like an intimate gathering where people can connect.
Right.
Like last night, we did a great show.
I missed it. You see, you guys do it when I'm sleeping.
Well, there's this thing. I think they replay them the way you
It's
can.
called replays. I know,
Yeah,
but you know,
I'm not sure. It's a new fad thing, but you can you can watch us, and I
and
like
laugh.
that. Yeah. Oh, look who's here. Have no fear. We got to invite him too.
Oh boy. Okay, wait a second.
Mm.
Lorenzo Lavagetti. I know Lorenzo. Yeah.
Speak your
Uh,
mind. You're not
Nariz
saying
del
anything. You're
mundo.
very quiet. What's going on?
Who's not saying who's not saying
You.
anything?
You're
Oh,
you're mowing on your.
I'm chewing on some
Are
corn.
they any good? How
They're
about
really
that?
good. They're really good.
Yes. Okay.
So I must be broadcasting on my channel for people to be seeing me in here.
It must be. Are you
Which
technically at work right now, sir?
no, it's a day off. It's Saturday.
Okay. And is that a non-stressful day for you, or is it still stressful?
Totally non-stressful. No, I don't
Okay.
pay attention to it. It's stressful because I get invitations from Happs and I can't come in.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think the only thing stressful about this broadcast was that painting that looks like a photograph to me.
Oh,
Everything else has been pretty good.
I knew you would not like that. I gotta take it off the channel because wait a second. Delete the post because if my daughter comes up and says, "What are you doing showing people your?" So I'm right now deleting it and it's
Yeah.
gone.
Yes.
Excellent.
Now, was that a
But you know
painting
what
of a
happened? No, you know
what?
what happened because
Mm-hmm.
when I go on here, it doesn't give
Yes.
me that option of checking social media, what I want to show and what I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to show.
Mm-hmm.
I have you alone. Sorry for that.
Did you know that show and tell is just a game you play when you want to
No.
say I love you? Have you ever heard that song?
Yes, I have.
Show and tell, just a game I play when I want to
Talking,
say
you know,
yes.
you know your music. Talking about music, this morning I went with my dear friend,
Mm-hmm.
architect, who I've known for ever since I got here. He's my
Yeah.
wife's one of my wife's best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Huge Bruce Springsteen fan,
Yes.
and they just came out with the concert that he did for No
Yeah.
Nukes.
Thank you so much for the burst.
Yo, a
The
bursty.
burst, Mel, we love you. The
Yeah,
burst. We endless bursts going on here.
yeah.
It's beautiful. Now you know everyone, you can also leave this man who enjoys beautiful artwork a burst award too. Now, do we have a creative artist award or something like that?
Well, from what I gather, my artist friends, kind of
Hmm.
left the exits.
You know what I would love to see happen? An
What?
award that's called "I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt," and make it like a couple bucks, and then we can get Nazim to or Tony D or somebody. Yeah,
So
yeah.
last night's show was Tony D on it. Who
No,
was on it? Why?
it was fantastic.
And who was
The
on it?
Ace Man and Eric Hypes, but you seem too bothered to ever go watch it.
Thank you.
You
You're
had
right.
that look like, Michael, you need to do your programming so it is convenient for me. How dare you?
No, no, I will go and watch it.
It is a
I
great
send
show.
you
It's
Bubble
very
Bear because he always does a
it's a
lot of great
spiritual
artwork.
show.
Thank you, Mel. You're right. I do show. I'm waiting for the post to come back so that I can post more stuff from our blog site.
Good morning,
James, let's
James.
invite James before he goes into his naked gym routine.
Yes, I'm too sexy for my shirt broadcast. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, the women love him though. They
They
do.
do?
Oh my God. All I ever hear is um someone this morning said, I really enjoy watching the broadcast, but I'm not much into exercise. And what did she say? James is looking very fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. So James, it's working. Whatever you're doing,
Oh,
keep it going.
oh,
Oh,
he's
you know what I
okay.
got to do? I'm totally
What?
screwing. Totally screwing up here. Okay, whew, got lucky. Because you have to push I think the purple button to see who's in the waiting room. It's so much
Gotcha.
like being a doctor. you can make people wait there. Yeah.
But the desktop seems to be working quite well. I don't know why it crashed
Well,
on
I can tell you
the other
why.
one. Why?
When you have beings with high vibrations like you and I,
Right, right,
they will sustain the current, and that the gods
right,
above will
right.
open the gateways because they know the greater good is they need to see you smacking on corn nuts and showing and showing us light porn. It's a
No,
beautiful thing.
that was art.
Now,
Oh, come on.
was this an
I'm
ex-lover, and how long did it take you to paint that? And how long
am
did
I
it
gonna
take you
have to
to?
bring it back on
Yeah.
camera? Just
No,
you
no,
want
no, no,
you want a
no, no,
repeat?
no. Oh, geez, look at that. He's threatening me now. He's threatening me. I do have the Russian flush button, so don't.
What is the Russian flush button?
It's called remove. Oh.
Oh man. Anyway, did you see Walt's? You were probably
James says
sleeping.
he has a wonderful plastic surgeon.
I know. You can tell.
Yeah, you do. You look amazing, buddy. You look amazing. I want to read something to you, a couple things, and I want you to think about it before you say it. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Staying away from people who are not good for your mental health is self-care. True or false?
True, but I don't encounter that much.
Good. Okay. Second one is toxic people only change their victims, never themselves. Remember that.
True.
Yes. Avoid envious people, where the
Yes.
grass is always greener somewhere else.
Agree on that also.
And the last one is stay clear of people who eat corn nuts.
Oh Jesus. Okay, that's it. I'm out.
Yes, and show forms of erotica in their
That is
podcast.
okay. Now, listen.
Say,
Mel
hey,
has to defend me in here.
yes,
She knows what we're talking about.
yes, yes,
It's art.
yes. So Mel, if it was pictures of you nude, how would you feel about that?
It's not a. It's a. It's a.
It
painting.
looks like a photograph. There was some serious
it's-
detail on that.
It's that realistic.
It's very realistic.
That's the sign of a great artist.
Or a person who's seen a few things, like myself. I have many reference points throughout my history.
You know what? I think what we should do is we should
Mhm.
suggest this as broadcast of the week and create a little.
Oh, every broadcast is the broadcast week. The only time I've ever been mentioned on that show is when we put up a broadcast I was horrified about, where we're all singing at a
when
key.
I did it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember that.
Oh my god.
John. I was just showing the board here in the studio, and there's a
Yes.
painting.
Yes.
There's
So John, please explain to me why you're so upset.
He doesn't like the app anymore. I don't know if he's using the app or he's using desktop. That's what we got to ask John.
Ah, okay.
Because the app's a little bit clunky, wonky, willy wonky.
When I was a kid, I loved that.
Oh
movie.
yeah, John. Yeah, John. The app's like.
Oh my god! This is the person who wrote all these. This wise chimp. He must be having a bad day. Avoid manipulators who suck time and energy out of your life under the facade of friendship.
Ooh. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh boy, where did you get these little jewels?
Well, I have great quotes on Twitter, and I take all the content people who do quotes that I like, and it's in that list.
Oh, okay,
so
great.
When I'm not feeling inspired at 6:30 in the morning, I read some of these, and they trigger me. They get me going.
Excellent.
I don't always have artwork that looks so realistic to keep me going.
Right.
Yeah, but maybe that's what I need.
James is in the green room if you want to bring him in.
Okay. From one nudist to another here on Happs TV.
here on Happs TV.
Yes. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Oh, look at him. He's sideways. How did you manage
Morning.
that?
Yes.
How did you manage? Are you in landscape? Are you in landscape mode?
Yes.
I have my eye on you, sir.
Yes, we do.
I am in landscape.
I
Do
love
you
your
want to see?
cup.
Do you want to see some art? Hold on a second.
Oh, here we
I
go.
like big cups, and I cannot lie.
Hmm. You may want to look at this, sir.
Hold on, let me see. Whoa, 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 whoa!
That
I
is
just woke up, man. I just woke up.
That is a
It's a painting. It's a painting.
It does not look like a painting, brother.
It's a
Put it away.
painting.
Put it away.
Jesus
To
Christ.
me, it looks like you're a creeper and you took a photo.
No, I'm
That's
not
what
a
it looks
creeper.
Oh. Somebody needs to get the weed whacker out.
You tell them about that product that you have. What did you call it? The manscaping or something?
Oh yeah, well, it's a real product. It's
Yeah.
from Manscaping, and the
Jason.
newest one is the Manscaping 4.0
Yeah.
lawnmower. It comes with a little LED light on it, so you can pinpoint accuracy.
Wow.
Hi, Jason. How are you today?
And it's waterproof. Nazim,
Did you
it's
spill your
waterproof.
coffee, James?
So you could bring it in the shower with you.
Good.
The coffee or the photo? You better make sure that it's laminated.
He was not ready for that.
No,
I was not ready for that. I was what the hell? I was
bring that
thinking
up on
the
people
cheese
anymore. You gotta give
had
us some
fallen off
warning.
the cracker. That's what
It's
I
a
thought.
very famous painting, and I gotta ask my wife. I think it's Goya.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's at the Prado Museum in Madrid, I think.
back in years ago when my children were younger and my son, we went to the.
Can you put the phone closer to you because we can barely hear you?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me take. You know what? Maybe because these AirPods aren't that.
Yeah.
No.
I think it is the AirPods. We've been having problems with anything that's Bluetooth.
Yeah,
right, can you hear me better now?
Way better. Thank you.
Way better.
All right, so we were at the
Hey,
museum.
ladies. That's all you got to say.
The Museum of Art Institute. Everybody in the chat. The
Yeah.
Museum of Art Institute in Chicago, and we went through the one room where they had a bunch of naked women, and my son was young, and he was like this. He was like,
he was having a good old time. Is that
he
what
was
you're
like,
saying?
yeah. And he goes, I'm like, what? And he goes, they don't.
How old was he? Do you remember?
8, maybe 9.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's a wondrous time. You're wondering about a lot of things. And then to have what you've been wondering about right there,
Maybe I should show the art to Edward. And that's just
no.
Hold on, give me a warning first. Hold on. Are you done?
I'm done.
I love people that crack themselves up. People who fully enjoy life crack themselves up. That's for sure.
Oh, that's a great quote there, Ed. You're right. Thank you, kind sir. Now, you know what? I'm a little bit worried now that this is going to stay on Happs. You're not going to delete it. And,
oh, no. They're going to fix the app today for the delete option right away. Thank you, Nazim. You just cured the delete option today.
I think I'm gonna get a little note from Peter. Can you please? And I'm gonna tell him, listen, dude, it's art.
It's art.
And we can go arguing. For
and
quite a
you
while.
know what? Anytime you start a conversation with dude, that's really respectful.
Hey,
dude.
Remember?
Where's my car, man?
Right. The loophole in Periscope, if you did hashtag art. Yeah. Then you can do body. Remember, people were doing photographs, like naked photographs, and
really? And saying art. Okay.
Yeah. You got hashtag art.
Okay, I'll get on that. Real. What would you call that? Vintage nudity.
Very vintage.
Yeah.
So what year was that painted?
I don't have the information.
It says right on the back. It says right on the back of the car.
Because my wife cut it out of the catalog of a museum or something. You want me to ask my wife about the pussy picture?
They're not not just call it that. You did not just call it that.
No, I
It's
didn't.
not. That's not the word of. That's not
That's
the name
not the
of it.
word. I'm sorry.
No, that's not respectful either. But
You're
Wow.
right. You're
Wow.
right. I'm gonna get slammed. I
But
apologize
you know
to
what
all
you
to
know what you made me
everybody in
think of,
the
Nazim? Back in the
what?
day, Johnny Carson was interviewing
mhm,
Elizabeth Taylor, and Elizabeth
mhm,
Taylor had a a cat on her lap, and she was petting it as
mhm.
she was being interviewed by Johnny Carson, and and uh, and he goes,
I remember this. I
right,
remember this. I remember this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
right.
I remember
And
it.
then she's like, Johnny, would you like to pet my pussy?
I remember that.
And he says, yes, and I like your cat too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
The one that really got him in trouble, I don't know if you guys remember this, but they were
Yeah.
going to sue him. So they had Arnold Palmer on, you know, the
Right. The
man with the iced
golfer, the
tea.
famous golfer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he came on and his wife was on with him, and which is odd.
Which one? I
And
think he was married like 4 times.
Yeah, exactly.
no. Arnold Palmer was only married once.
Really?
I'm thinking of the other
So she was
golfer.
either in the audience or beside him, but she might have been in the audience. And he goes to Arnie, he goes, you know, after a hard day out on the course working, he says, who do you get to wash your balls? He got in, he got in serious trouble.
Jeez.
Yeah. And this was 70s,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
And there was a lot
yeah.
of free love. And you know what's funny is I think in some ways we're more uptight now than we were just after Woodstock, right? All the free
Oh,
love.
absolutely. Politically correct has kind of destroyed comedy and destroyed,
Hmm.
a lot of things, And now we got cancel culture. Yay!
We just got called out by Slam over here on the sideline.
Yeah.
Who?
What do we got here?
We're not sexist pigs. Come on.
We're crazy men. And
I
I
think
did
that
not bring the photo up.
Okay, I'm guilty.
I got to be honest
I'm
with you.
guilty.
As soon
I'm
as you
guilty.
showed me that, I was like, "Is this an ex-lover? Is this his wife?
No.
Like what? Like what is this?" I didn't know. I was like, "Okay, well here we go. We're gonna extra share." And then at first I thought maybe he doesn't remember that that's on the board.
You know what?
No.
Thank
I
God
know
he
it's
wasn't
the
on
board.
top, because in this picture it would have been bigger.
Well, it's funny because when I won't mention her name, but this house I used to live in many years ago had a really nice set of neighbors across the street, and I went over one day to help them, and I went in the kitchen, and in the kitchen was a picture of his wife, you know, bare breasted.
Really?
And she said, what do you think? She goes, I just got them.
Oh, really? Oh,
And I
geez.
went, I think you got your money's worth. That's
And you
all
know-
I said.
and
That's
you
all
know-
I said. And then I just, I tried to be cool, and you could tell even he was proud of them. He was like, yeah, one of my better investments.
Wasn't John Candy in a movie like that?
Oh, probably. Wait.
And then like vacation, something, they're on vacation,
Yeah.
and then somebody like says, I just got him, and then he was
Yeah.
like, oh, he goes, yeah, they're
No,
from
I
the
know,
whole
Slam.
family.
I know you don't mean it. I know you're joining in on the fun. I know you didn't mean that comment.
Oh, wow, see, you know what? I gotta go.
Goodness, I
with
love
people.
this.
What do you mean you can't be with us?
No, not you guys. I love you guys, but I'm not going to be with the low vibration energy in the room. Take care.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Well,
He's at war right now with Slam TV.
I didn't know that. Okay.
We have Edward. Are you coming up? Milton, would you like to come up? Milton Banana. All right. Let's see what we can.
Mel can come up also if she wants.
Him.
Have we ever had her? Oh,
It's
him.
him. See him.
Oh,
He's showing
him,
a
I'm
picture
sorry.
of his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. Geez. Mel, that I'm so sorry. I always thought it was okay. Got it.
He changed it recently. It's his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I thought I was seeing some wife photos there for a second.
Oh no,
So
you weren't.
yeah, but I didn't know.
I didn't do it on purpose. Can I tell you?
Never. And
I
listen,
didn't
and the
figure
second
I
time
didn't
you
figure
did
it was
it,
gonna create that much.
right?
Yeah.
And the second time you did it, you didn't mean to do it at all either.
Because I'm a free spirit.
You are. I love that about you, and I'm never ever going to stunt your growth.
Now, can I
Yeah.
tell you? I mean, it's I don't know. I'm a little bit the same with James about the cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some things, but some things are really getting really totally out of hand on cancel
Explain
culture.
that. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, going back in time and analyzing things from the past and bringing them to the forelight of today,
Mm-hmm.
there were different times. There were different times. And now,
Yeah.
what are we going to do? We're going to forget history? The world, civilization
Yeah.
is based on different events.
I think
So
that's why people like old farts like you and I.
that's why we're still on we're still on the
Yeah,
radar.
I think they're more tolerant because it's like they think they don't know any better. You know, Nazim was probably at Woodstock running around with his junk,
I
running
wish.
around,
I wish.
running around with his junk out
I wish.
and
I was
playing air
not, no.
guitar, and not really caring.
No.
He was the original Free Willy.
No, but it's good that you because the guy who showed up on the side at the beginning of the
Hmm.
comments
Hmm.
is my ex-wife's boyfriend who lives in Switzerland.
He
And
was
so
in the
he came,
comments.
yeah, he was in the comment because he saw it on the Kazakizi
Yeah,
page. And he's the type of guy that I really would not like to talk to. I don't have any enemies, but I think he kind of trolls us when he can.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I, there are very few trolls in my life, and I think he might be
yeah.
the only one. So,
Well, you know what? It's like that song, "The Love I Lost."
yeah, here's James. He's coming back in.
James Brown,
Well,
James Brown. There he goes. He may not know he's there, to be honest.
I fixed it. I no longer can see what I was seeing. So,
okay.
guten Morgen.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Good
What are you
morning
gonna
to
do?
you.
What are you doing today, my friend? What's a typical Saturday in your neck of the woods?
I have a. I'm gonna work out. I have an 11 o'clock. Even though I threw out something happened to my foot yesterday. You
Uh-oh.
know, like the gas pedal
I'm gonna
foot.
grab a coffee. You guys, I know you can
Okay.
handle
Yeah.
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially James, and as
So
long as
I'm
you keep the nudity to
No, well, I'm gonna
a
stop that.
fully bundled. I'm fully bundled.
The art show is finished.
Okay.
How much does it cost for the bundle, sir? Okay, bye.
The Saturday
Come back.
special. No, so
So
then
what? So what did you pull? You pulled a muscle or
yeah,
something?
you know,
What?
it's weird because I did pull a muscle in my workout yesterday, but it was like up on my hip area, and I kind of
Ooh.
worked it out. And then I went to work and I was driving around, and then I got out of my truck and I was like kind of limping. I was like, what the muscle? Like here's my foot
Right.
right here on the top part because you're doing this on your gas pedal and moving it.
Right.
I don't know, maybe I overstrained it or something like that. So I was like, geez. So it's not as bad this morning, but I'm gonna kind of like you know
Yes. I
adjust my
mean,
workout. But that's what I tell people too. Know the difference between pain and discomfort. Pain, stop working out in that area. Discomfort, you could work through it. But then I have an 11 o'clock appointment with Vinny. He's my little dog to take him to the vet.
oh, anything serious or just a checkup?
No, it's just a regular checkup.
Ah, okay, good.
His like the
Yeah.
yearly checkup and whatnot. And then I have a few projects I'm gonna do, and then dun,
Right.
dun, 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 then my son and I are going. Matter of fact, we have ringside seats
To
to this
see.
ringside to this
Okay.
boxing event, and it's not just boxing because my son's in boxing right now because football season ended.
Right.
Hold on, let me read. I gotta read this. Whoa, bright light, bright light. Let's wake up.
Okay.
All right, so what they call it is it's members exhibition. It's kickboxing, low kicks, K1, um, and then regular boxing. So
Wow.
it's going to be, I think, how many fights are going to be? There's probably, I think He said there was
5 minimum?
no more than that. I think there's going to be
Holy
about
crap.
11 fights.
That's a
And
full evening.
yeah, well, and it's going to be fun, and it ringside, and it's like, it's amateur.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I went as a kid. I had the pleasure of seeing Ali Foreman and Caracas Venezuela. Remember that fight?
No,
And okay, we're talking. I'm 62. We're talking. I was like 15 years old, and my dad took me, and it was one of the most. It was really fast fight, but the fights before, when the guys would get the blows and the people in the front seats, the blood and spit would be coming over, and it's like, oh man, that is my only boxing experience. And I love to watch boxing, but that is my only. And we got to. I think a client of my dad's gave us the tickets for free, and we went.
yeah.
And he took me. He decided to take me as a kid. So I did see the Ali fight, which nobody can say. I don't know how many people can say that they saw Ali fight.
When I grew up in Chicago, we had an alley, right? I grew up on Monticello or Monticello.
Right. Monticello, Che cazzo dici?
Monticello.
Monticello.
Monticello. And then there's an alley, and then the street on the other side was Lawndale. And
Right.
I was friends with this guy, and you could just like go in your backyard, cut through the alley, and then go into his backyard and go into his house. Anyways, his father was a huge boxing fan. He had VHS tapes of so many boxing fights, right? Old ones, Rocky Marciano,
Marciano,
all
Carlos
these like
Monzon, all these
all
guys.
these, and some of these boxing matches, like I don't even know if they had like rounds. I think they just like were duking it out until one guy fell down.
No, they probably had rounds, but it's
Yeah, but it
typical.
seemed like there was no like limit, like
There was
10
no
rounds.
limit on the
Yeah,
yeah
there's no
yeah.
limit. They just kept going. And anyway, so I saw some old, vintage boxing, but even by people I don't even remember who they were. They're probably not really
Right, right,
famous or anything like that.
right.
But on the topic, who's your all time, like you'd say, the goat? Remember we did this
Man,
of
yeah.
box.
Well, damn, I would have to say Muhammad Ali.
I think Mike Tyson. I think
No,
in their
dude.
primes.
You know what? Yeah,
If
Mike
you brought them in
Tyson.
their primes, I think Mike Tyson would take
He was a
everybody.
great boxer. Yeah, he is a good boxer. The problem is that biting incident, man.
I know,
That stuff
but you know what?
you can't wash that away.
Right,
It's
but
kind of
but
like
you know what?
the art painting I just showed. You know.
You can't wash that one away, but you
No,
might
no,
be able
you
to weed
can't.
whack it
That
away.
was sticks in your mouth. That's funny.
No, but
No,
also tonight is MMA. My son and I also like MMA fights. So
yeah. So
boxing
there's
and
a good.
MMA, we
Yeah.
enjoy watching together. So I forget who's on the tickets tonight. We might get the pay per view. It depends. He'll tell me too, because sometimes he'll be like, "Hey, Dad, can we get the pay per view tonight? So and blah 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 is fighting."
Yeah.
Da, da, da. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, "All right, whatever." Or I'm like, "Hey, are we watching tonight?" He's like, "Nah, there's nobody good on tonight."
How you doing?
Good.
Good,
We
good,
were
good.
just saying, Michael, who do you think, in your opinion, is the
Yeah.
greatest boxer of all time? If you could bring every generation in their prime, like, you know what I mean, every era, who would you think is the greatest?
Undisputably Tyson.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
I agree.
I've never seen someone turn someone off. Like it's
I
almost
mean, yeah, the guy
disgusting.
was good. Yeah.
When he was at his prime, he's the only guy I know that hit people here, and then they went like
Lights
someone
out.
hit him with like a sledgehammer. I saw people
That's
fall
true.
through the ropes. There's one video of him where they show 27 knockouts in a row, and he never lasted more than
Well, it was always
2
one
rounds the
rounders.
first
It was
3
Yeah.
one
years. So
rounders all the time.
he suggested, why don't you have 2 other people waiting? And then he said, well, it wouldn't be fair because you're warmed up.
That's funny.
Do you remember how
And
some people used to get pissed off because they paid all this money for
I
front round,
know.
and then like 90 seconds later it's over, and it's like,
yeah, and they said to him,
Well,
please don't
you're
knock him
looking.
out in the first 2 rounds. But he would come out like, and he could take a punch, but he would hit you under the rib cage so hard and break your ribs.
his uppercut too. He would
Right.
get, because
Well,
he was
he'd hit
short.
you. he'd hit you back here, and then your arms would come down because you were in excruciating pain, and he'd get you right here
Yeah.
or right here, one or the other. And so many guys were all mouth right before the fight. And he's like, everybody's got a strategy until they got a fist in their head or in their mouth.
Yep.
He
But you
said, then
remember, he wasn't flashy. He wore just regular black trousers. That's
No,
it.
he was
Yeah.
not
No
flashy
robe.
at
He didn't wear a
all.
Yeah.
robe or anything.
But
And
he was
just
built to fight.
dead eyes.
Yeah,
He
that's-
just be.
Yeah.
He would just be.
And
Like,
he was
you know,
taught.
you
He
know,
was taught by the best.
Another guy that's a little bit strange. What's the guy, the Irish guy? Oh damn, the flashy guy. What's his name? It's always
McGregor?
like, yeah, McGregor. Dude,
Yeah.
did you hear the story about McGregor 2 months ago? He was here in Italy, in
Yeah.
Rome, visiting, and the story is, and it seems to be true. He was in a room
Yeah.
with his wife, and
Yeah.
then some people came by, and this kid he's the son of a very famous musician here, was with his wife, and they were talking nicely, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
he just got up and punched him,
Yeah. Yeah.
and nobody can figure out why, because he didn't
Right.
say it. So it was all over the news. It seems like the
Yeah.
guy's got a little bit of a problem. This McGregor
Well,
guy.
Frazier, they asked him who he thought was the hardest hitter of all time. And
All right.
Frazier was considered one of the, and George Foreman went, I wanted nothing to do with him. I
Really?
wanted to be able to speak again after the
Jeez.
fight. He said he scared the shit out of me. I went to the fights, watched him, and watched people's lights turn off. And he went, I knew it would be me. And when he gets in rage mode, it doesn't matter. I'm an old senior citizen. This is kind of what he said. And I was there to make money and promote my, my George Foreman grill. I didn't.
Is he still selling those grills?
I
yes,
don't know.
I have one.
Yeah.
Do they work?
Yes, I have the one that goes completely like 180.
Right.
You know, that you can open
I
it
have
up
the
like this.
barbecue.
Yeah. I
And
have the
it
one
works.
that you can sit on your counter.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
They don't ship them over here.
So they asked they had three guys together at one point, and it was
Good
Frazier.
afternoon, Walt.
It was Ali, and Ali could barely
Walt.
talk. And they said to Ali, who would win, and he pointed out of all the people in the room, and that was not the question. They asked of the three who would win, and he pointed at Tyson, went right there, and they all laughed and went, yeah.
That was on Johnny Carson.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but
They were,
so much
was it
stuff.
Johnny
There's
Carson or
every
so
Jay
much
fighter
Leno?
said that him at his prime, they don't know if anybody could have beat him.
Right.
Now, he was on
'Cause I-
freaking drugs the night that
I saw an interview like that. and it
Buster
was-
Douglas
Yep.
knocked him out, and he didn't take him seriously.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you remember George Foreman though? He was
yeah.
such a long arm length that
Mhm.
he used to go like this. He used
Yeah.
to basically put his mitt on your head
Yeah.
and then like boom,
And-
he'd be
yeah.
like this.
But a lot of guys felt sorry for him and didn't want to hurt him. And then they got in the ring, and the next thing they knew, they were out cold on the mat and went, holy shit, he can still hit.
Oh yeah.
So don't think that Tyson can't hit right now. If I was the guy he's fighting, that actor,
Wasn't
whatever,
wasn't he supposed to
YouTube.
come and
He's
do
gonna fight
something?
again. He's gonna
That's
fight
what I
again.
read.
No, he's going to
Yeah.
fight that cocky weirdo. I can't remember his
Cocky
name.
weirdo.
And
Isn't it? Yeah.
like
The
you can have
YouTuber.
permanent brain damage from it. You have just even now watching him hit. It is scary.
I
the
would not get.
power
I would
he-
not get. I would not. I don't know what this kid's why he wants to do with money. Probably.
He just wants the money, obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I wouldn't go in there with a motorcycle
What do you guys
helmet,
think
a
about that?
bodysuit.
What do you guys think about that last fight? The last heavyweight fight with Fury, the guy from England that lives in the
Oh
States.
yeah,
I love
that was
him.
a rematch.
That was a reach. It was an amazing fight.
I love him.
You know,
I
I
love.
think the other guy would have won, but he broke his eardrum and his
Mm-hmm.
equilibrium was off, and you knew it was lights out then.
Yeah.
It's
Did you
it's
see
pretty.
all
It's
the
pretty.
buildup?
Yeah.
It's pretty
He's
bad
coming in
though.
like the
If
king,
someone
but-
hits you hard enough,
but-
they break your eardrum. That's pretty bad.
Anything's bad. I wouldn't get on stage. Maybe I
Nothing
would get on
worse
stage
though than old
no, I
art
would get on
and
stage
nudity.
taking.
That's the worst. In the morning,
I would get on stage taking a little bit of art with me. You know.
yeah. We had a
Well, the other
knockout
guy
here.
was Art. He had like they said 50 pounds of art, or the costume.
Well,
Remember
he
that?
lost a lot of weight.
That's
He
funny.
lost over 100 pounds.
That's funny.
I
Yeah.
think his daughter is a fighter or a boxer.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury. I think
Really?
that, yeah, I got to talk to my son. My son was telling me something about
I
that.
think
Probably.
I think
His son
Ali's
or
daughter
daughter.
was too, right?
Ali's daughter was also a
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It's in the
It's kind of
blood.
weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Now,
But
someone
the funny thing
put
is,
Sugar Ray down. I think Sugar Ray was one of the most beautiful to watch fight.
I think Sugar
Yeah,
Ray
he
was.
was. Yeah, he had nice flow. He was very
elegant.
elegant. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
And Ali is always going to be known, but Ali didn't have the power that Tyson had. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody knock someone out like it's frightening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when you hit someone and the light goes out and they don't brace themselves.
Yep. And everybody can go on YouTube and you just type in like greatest Tyson fights or whatever, and there's a reel that they have, and they just it's
I gotta
like,
look it up just for the memory factor.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah.
And so many of them, like a few of them, they were stunned and they braced themselves. But the ones that didn't brace themselves, it's too much.
Good to see I have pants on.
Who said that? Hey, Walt's here. Did we invite him?
No, you should. I don't know if he's home. He could be walking around because he showed us some fantastic views this morning on his walk.
Did he? He is one of the nicest contributors, people I know. Anybody who's new to Happs, you will not be disappointed following Walt.
And Michael, that was nice of you what you did last night to
what
Vice.
Oh,
to who?
Vice, the Vice man. AC, I think his name is.
Yeah, AC.
Yeah, that was nice.
Well, no, the end of the broadcast was so beautiful.
Oh, I missed it. I had to go.
Oh
see,
my
God.
I
always miss
it was so
stuff.
beautiful. We had this lady come on, and she's had MS for 20 years.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, and she her tonsils had cancer, and she has had brain surgery. And
jeez.
And we had Eric there, and we were talking about the moon and spirituality. It was one of the best shows we've ever done, at least that I've done.
Nice.
Let me ask you questions. There's a couple of people. I'm curious to know who's walked away from Happs. I know that Badges is still here.
Yeah.
I think Joseph basically left.
Well, Edward has been thinking about it just due to this new nudity clause that's seemed.
You guys want to see some art?
No, we don't. No, and why do you have your legs open? Stop.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second. You want to see?
All right, I'm ready.
You want to see some art? Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah,
my
that's
daughter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just keep it clean.
Now, if I keep insisting, then everybody's gonna say I'm.
Post clear?
No, that's it. That's enough. Remember that? Remember those days when we used to buy those nice magazines? They don't have them anymore.
What are the nice
Barnes
magazines?
and Noble sells them.
Barnes and Nobles.
They do on the top shelf.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Where nobody can reach.
Right.
Hi, Captain Rehab. But no.
Hey, Captain, what's up? You trimmed your bush equal.
There's a Freudian slip there.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man. I'm gonna get in Discord. I'm gonna get a private message from somebody from here.
So Milton says Books a Million. You can get that from there too.
The ones that include what's a Books a Million?
Probably
I think what you're talking about. You're
website.
talking like Penthouse, Playboy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, We. There was a magazine called We.
A family.
Hustler.
I've got Nazazim with me.
Did your parents ever catch your magazine stash in your room? My dad did.
My dad would have been.
Instead of giving me shit, he was like, "Good boy."
Yeah.
Wow.
He goes, "These are mine. Goodbye."
Oh man.
He probably went, "Hey, didn't I lose these like 2 years ago?"
You know what I love about all of us here on Happs, that we have amazing sense of humor.
Do we?
I
I
think
don't know.
I
I
think
don't
we
know if
do.
every viewer thinks that. Done is
Yeah,
that.
right.
I don't
I don't know
well.
about
I
everyone.
think we do. I don't know.
Buddy, I have people that would love to run me over, but that's okay.
With a bus.
With a bus, with Happs on
with
the
the
side of
with the
it.
Facebook logo on the bus.
Yeah,
There
Happs
you
lover.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
talking about Facebook, I saw that metaverse verse or whatever the hell
yeah,
presentation that he
what do you
did.
think of that?
I don't know.
Do you
Uh,
know what meta means in Hebrew?
what does it mean? Oh yeah, somebody wrote that up somewhere. That
Look
it
it up.
has.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Alexa, what does the word meta mean?
As a
In Hebrew.
noun, meta is usually defined as, in ancient Rome, a column or post, or a group of columns or posts, placed at each end of a racetrack to mark the turning places. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for
Yeah, you
meta.
see.
Hebrew though.
No,
in
we're
Hebrew.
not going there if it's gross. Just
It's
we're
not
we're already on the edge here. Yeah, he's
Oh,
like it's Mike's
please.
broadcast. Who cares?
Exactly.
But you can give
But
me awards.
we're trying to get the delete option cured.
What
So
the
we
hell
gotta-
were you
There
doing
you
with
go.
the
We
awards?
want. They should bring
What
it
the hell
back.
were you doing with the awards last night? It was just
What are you talking about?
you.
I don't know. Somebody hacked my phone. I didn't have my
Yeah,
phone.
oh, yeah, whatever.
Really?
Gee, what did you give Ace last night? Like $8
Hey,
or
Stevie, what's
10
up?
I
bucks?
don't know.
That was a
I don't
lot.
keep track. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. You know
Good.
what he was doing?
You
That I was like,
should
you
keep
better
track.
save some for me, and everybody laughed.
That's funny.
Yeah. How's
So,
Carmen doing?
Oh, I saw Carmen. You know what? I jumped into her broadcast last week because she wanted to test something out quickly, and
Yeah.
I jumped in for a second.
She was on Eric's broadcast last night.
Really?
Eric gave her a reading. Her first,
cool.
by the way.
Cool.
Incidentally, her first reading
Cool.
that she ever received.
Cool.
In her whole life?
That's what she said, yeah.
Wow, that's trust. He's a good guy, though.
Yeah.
Eric's
Yeah.
a great guy.
Yeah.
Is Desiree still here, or did she
No,
leave?
she's gone.
Is she
gone.
really? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because she's with that camp.
She's not on Happs anymore.
You're with every camp.
Michael, when I grew up, I was friends with everybody. I was friends with the
Yeah.
geeks, the nerds, the
Mhm.
jocks, the preps,
Mhm.
everybody. Everybody.
Me and James have the same attitude.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Friends with everybody.
So what would you
Doesn't mean I like
categorize?
everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Nazim
Let's
as?
put. No, well, I don't know. It depends.
What
I
do you
like the
think
people.
you are?
I like the people that are into art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys want to see some
Beautiful
art?
art.
You
Yeah.
guys want to see some art? Hold on a second.
Not really. It's okay. I think I'm all arted out. Thank you so much.
Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. Man,
Yeah.
you guys
But
are
you know
no
what?
fun.
What was deemed a forest now was just a normal landscape. No pun intended. There you go. That's art. That's you, right?
That's me and my mom sitting
Yeah.
on our lot of property in Naples, Florida, in 19.
Yeah. How tall are you, Nazim?
I'm tall. I'm
6'3".
1.76 meters, which I don't
So
know
what
how
is
much
that?
that is in fits. Ask Alexa.
Okay,
Alexa.
Alexa, 1 meter
1
76.
in feet.
What is that?
Here's something I found on the web.
No,
gonna be good.
we don't got time for that crap.
It's gonna say John Holmes.
Alexa. Alexa, is nudity art?
Ooh.
Here's something I found on the web.
Oh.
According to intact.org, Supreme Court has specifically declared that simple representations of nudity are a constitutionally protected form of artistic expression.
You see?
Happs, do you want to hear that again? I can read it to
You got to hashtag it though. You have to hashtag it in your broadcast.
Yeah. Here is something I found on the web. According to Supreme Court has declared that simple representations of nudity are constitutionally protected forms of artistry and expression. When two participants were recently charged for not wearing their shirts in a broadcast, many women said, "It's okay. I've seen curly white hairs before."
That's right.
That is
That's
so
right,
ad-libbed. That is so ad-libbed.
I know, but it's true. Me and James are the only people that go shirtless on this app.
So far.
So far.
Yes.
So far.
Let's not make it a trend.
You know what? I think we're it's such a beautiful form, the body. And
Yeah.
I don't think we need to, like in Canada, if you're a female,
In
you
all
can
shapes and sizes.
walk
Yeah.
around with no shirt on
Yeah.
legally now. No one does it, but
But yeah, it's the same. I mean, yeah, I don't think.
um
I mean, when I used to live on South Beach, it was different. I mean, everybody would, basically. I don't know how it is today. Here in Italy, it's frowned upon. You don't go out in the street without a shirt. They think you're crazy
Vanita,
for.
good morning. Vanita, would you like to join
Benita,
us?
you missed the art.
Yeah,
Don't you-
Vanita.
She's gonna exit stage left right away.
Oh my god. Oh my... 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row now. We're gonna call it James.
I see your accuracy. Oh man.
Oh my god.
I was just showing the board in the office. Come on.
Yeah. Do you want to show us again? Is that what
No,
you're doing? Now that
no.
we're protected by the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I know. Which does not apply in Italy, so maybe they'll come after me.
That's so funny.
It is
Oh my
funny.
god. So Walter, you coming up? Is anybody else coming up before I go?
Anybody else wants to come up before? Yeah, because
Edward, would you like? Oh, I love this. I enjoy the uniqueness of each of you. What is a beautiful broadcast?
Thank you very much, Ed.
Yes.
No bearskin rugs here.
Yes. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but do you remember someone who was very famous that had bearskin rug over their junk in Cosmopolitan?
Yeah,
Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
We
Yes.
know our stuff. Me and James
and
are like this, man.
he was considered an artist.
He was also considered one of the sexiest men alive in his prime.
Yeah, not at the end. And
no,
that's
in his prime. In his prime.
But that's the thing about when you
The
die
Cannonball
young,
Run
they
days.
remember you
Cannonball
beautiful.
Remember the Cannonball Run? Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Dom DeLuise and him?
Yeah, Dom DeLuise was hilarious.
Now he said he should have married Dinah Shore. That she was the most incredible woman of all time, and she was quite a few years older than him.
Yeah,
but she was a sweet soul.
You
know, like how Sweet Pea is and Joy. You know, that just effervescent joy. She had that.
Yeah, it's true.
And she loved everyone. Like the Isley Brothers went on there, her show, and back then it was pretty racially tight.
On once.
No, but what I'm saying is she was open to all forms of talent coming on her show.
Yeah, of course.
Even if she got heat, she did it.
That's a good
she was a cool lady. Very cool lady. But he said she was the great love of his life, and that
by the way, I would recommend
she made him a better man.
I would recommend highly that you guys see the last movie that Burt Reynolds did. It's very good.
The title?
I can't remember the title. I saw it on the plane coming last year.
Boogie Nights?
No, after Boogie Nights, he did another movie, which is kind of like a little bit based on him because it's the story of a retired actor, old guy that nobody. I can't remember the name of it.
I think he should have released a movie called Under the Knife. Went once, two, twice, three, way too much. His face was like this near the end,
like Joan Rivers.
Oh my god! You start to look like a lion. Do you see how I?
It's a big thing.
Well, the whole thing about that is if you get plastic surgery,
Ted's here.
You shouldn't be able to tell that you got it. But
you can though, and those people that get the injections.
If you go to if you see the South Beach, Miami area, or in LA area, exactly similar blonde women, the big filler lips. You see you know, everything.
It's a big thing over here in Italy too.
Well, one of the things I really love about Nazim and myself is that what you see is real. That is
what you get.
As beautiful as it is, nothing has been altered here. It's just
it's just like art. You guys want anybody here wants to see some art?
He's going to do a Patreon. It's available to you, and if you want to do some drawings of him, he's available. It's all good.
Did you see Nazim with the rose petals across spread out like this?
I don't. He's not humble. He would let Willie fly. It would be all good. You know, if the price is
He
right.
wouldn't let Philly.
No, Willie thought.
I caught that part. I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh, okay, now I got
He said no, but he was like, "How did he know the name of it?"
it.
Yes,
Exactly.
he really is psychic.
Changing subject and going back to boxing.
We
My
invited
wife
you up,
does. My
Ted, if
my
you want to come
wife
up.
doesn't like any type of sports, and I knew that for years. And then
That's
one day she
violent.
surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was watching TV and I was watching a boxing match, and she just came by the room and she stopped in her tracks and she started watching. She goes, "Yeah, that's Foreman." And they're like, "And you know boxing?" She goes, "I love boxing, but I just don't watch it anymore." I go, "Are you kidding me?" And you know, after 20 years, you tell me this?
Yeah.
So I found out that she loves boxing,
Yeah.
which is good.
My wife's not into any sports.
No, nothing.
Oh, that's so
Well, you know,
nice,
yeah.
Edward. Look at that. Yesterday,
Oh,
our daughter. Yeah.
congratulations! All right, I think we can close it out with that news. What do you think, Michael?
Well, I was just wondering if there's any other pieces of art that you have on that wall. Not the one we
No,
saw. Okay.
no.
Well, you'll have to save some
Well,
for
no,
the.
wait. I do have some more. Hold on a second.
Okay, and it's not you at 17. We're good, right?
No, but the problem is that the cable will
Okay.
not go that way because I'm not on mobile. But I
Okay.
don't know. No, I don't. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Here it goes. All right. So Walt, you're not coming up for a
There's a
couple minutes?
painting
Oh, I see it.
in the kitchen
Yeah, I see that.
that my wife's a really good painter,
Yeah.
but I can't show it. I can't show it because it's just too far away.
I think
Oops.
one of the sweetest things you've ever said, and it was a while ago, and you said, you know, I love her more than I've ever loved her.
Nice.
And how incredible is that to be with someone that long and still be crazy about each other? So you did
Nice.
something
How long
right.
have you been married?
We've been married for 28 years.
Yeah.
20 for me.
And
Congratulations.
31.
And
Isn't
31
that
for you?
great? And
you
30
go through
and
seasons though. It's not all
oh,
roses.
well, of course you go, but that's the pleasure of the
And
whole
That
adventure.
builds growth, though.
yeah,
James,
I
I
think
didn't know that, so that's why I like James because we got so many things in common, me and James.
yes, hair loss and
Yeah.
growth
Yeah.
through stress.
No, but
Yes.
I shave my hair purposely, and I've
Yes.
been doing it. I've been doing it since high school football because I didn't like the hair in the helmet, and I never stopped shaving it.
By
Okay.
the way, James, are you on Facebook? No, you're not. Or are you?
I'm on Facebook,
Hell
Nazim,
no.
if you want to know.
No,
Michael
no,
George.
I'm
I'm
following
on
you.
Instagram and I'm on Twitter and I'm on Happs.
Are
I
you
gotta
on
add you.
Twitch? Are you two on Twitch? We should do a
I'm
broadcast
on
on
Twitch.
Twitch.
I'm
You know
on
what?
Twitch. I'm on Twitch, but I'm not a fan.
I'm not
Not a
either. I
fan?
opened an account. I looked at the format
Mhm.
and I don't really like it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we have to
watch
be open.
people.
We
I
have to be
watch
open.
people.
We're on Twitch right now. So anybody who's watching us, thank
I
you for
know.
being here. These two incredible
It's our fur book.
Yeah, and you know the people on Twitch that left Happs, I would love to support you and give you some coins, but you got to come
What
back.
the heck is what is fur book? What is
I don't know, but it sounds great.
I think
Here's
I know what it
Ted.
is. I know he won't come up.
Come on, Ted. Come on up for a quick
No, but you
goodbye.
know,
Because
I think the fur book, isn't there a community of people, the fur community that likes to dress up like furry animals and
that
I,
was
I don't think that's
it was
what
in
that
Blab.
is.
It was huge. Did you see it
No,
on
Right.
Blab?
I think we're talking about certain areas that have a forest, as you said. That I think is what he's
now that we're
referencing.
falling into winter, weed whackers are
That
on
might be a
sale
good
this time
idea.
of year.
It'll keep everything warm. That's right.
I'm so
Yes.
happy because when I go hibernate
If
in
you're
winter,
happy
it's
and
tough.
you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
So when are you guys coming to Italy?
I don't know.
My
I
wife
don't-
wants to. My wife wants us eventually. That would be because we want to eventually have a place in Europe and a place here in the United States and
Are
be
you
able to
kidding me,
about that.
James?
And Italy is on the top list.
Don't get me excited.
So Milton says Beaver Book, and then Vanita says Frankie don't like clothes on. Okay. Well, see, we've got everybody feeling free today.
If you ever need any tips on Italy in the sense of all the the involvement of an expat living in two places, I can
But
give
you
you
know
some
what though?
advice.
Spain too is kind of on the
Spain
list.
is amazing. You know what's another place that I would look at? But the problem is the language is Portugal.
No, but
Portugal's
Spain for I'm also thinking of taxes and like
yeah. You got to
crypto
think about that.
friendly governments or countries.
Well, here, you know that we have a double agreement in the sense that you don't get. I pay Social Security in the States. I don't pay it here.
Okay.
That was my decision.
Now, in Italy, do you also have some forms of free education?
Education is free.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
then we
Did
got
you
the
take a
amazing.
course on like fine art?
Yes.
This,
You want to see the outcome of it? I can show you.
No. I think I did. I think
No,
I
I think
did.
it- I think it was
I
in
think I'm still
photography.
digesting.
I didn't paint it.
Is it a
Honest to
painting or
God,
a
I swear
photo?
on my friendship.
It's a painting, guys.
No,
Jeez.
I swear to God, when you showed it
Wait.
originally, I went, wow.
Everybody freaked out. Let me see if I can find it on the
I
internet.
thought it was his wife or an old girlfriend or something. Goes, I was like, what is he doing? And then
I went to bed. I would come back on Happs. What changed? They changed the rules.
But because it's art, we're safe.
Right.
According to Alexa.
Hashtag art.
Art. We better. Yes.
No,
Vintage.
I looked it up on the internet, and what came up.
You know what? Now going forward,
you don't want to know.
Just in case you invite Nazim on your broadcast,
Mhm.
always put hashtag art in your description just in case.
Yes.
No more, please.
And hashtag Free Willy. Yes.
Now, the only bad news here is that I'm reading the news this morning, and it seems like the
Yeah.
cases are going up again. So I think travel
is going to be restricted.
again.
Is that what you're saying?
It's now open to the United States, but
Yeah.
they just opened it November 8th. But let's hope that. I'm trying to be optimistic.
Okay, so what should I put on here? Vintage art. What should I add? I'm being serious.
Oh,
serious.
At least hashtag art for sure. Hashtag art.
Yeah. Art.
Yeah. Just by itself, hashtag art.
But yeah, by itself, yeah.
Okay,
you might want to go into details if you're.
Okay, and then I'm going to put free Willy.
Nude.
Yeah.
Free Willy.
Nudity.
Yeah. Hashtag nudity.
I should have a new hashtag called Free Willy with Nazim, but that's a long hashtag.
That's a long one. Nazim, my daughter studied at Gen Con in Rome. We love Italy.
How about vintage art?
We talked about that already.
Vintage art.
Vintage art. Yeah.
And maybe this is not a crime.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Supreme Court ruling.
Exactly.
According to Nazim, everything is cool, man.
I gotta ask tonight when my wife comes, but she's now teaching.
Okay, I honestly
when
put those
she comes back
in.
tonight, when my wife comes back, I'll ask her exactly what painting that is. So I'll update everybody on it the next time when we do show and tell, because it's always fun to do show and tell.
Just a game I play when I want to say I love you.
That should be a new program on Michael's broadcast for Saturday nights.
Show and tell. Yeah, you could bring like cookies, a book, some fine art. Yes.
Remember when they used to do that in school? That they would bring like a parent in, and he would explain.
I think that's awesome.
I did high school in Long Island, so I remember that. I remember also. I remember precisely the first day of school in America when I arrived in Long Island. I didn't speak any English, and we watched Martin Luther King's assassination. There was a TV set. I don't know why, and the teachers were crying. I'm like, what happened?
I bet. He was such an extraordinary man.
I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. Do you know? I remember in grade school in Chicago when they were doing the Challenger launch, they brought all the kids into the auditorium and they rolled out on carts. You know, the big tube televisions. You know, I think there was like 5 of them so that everybody can see. And I remember, and I was like, I don't know, I was a young child, and we're all like sitting in there watching, and then all of a sudden it goes up, and then most of the kids didn't know what's going on, and the teachers and the faculty were just kind of like mortified. So it was like, all right, everybody back here.
Well, it's recreation time. Come on.
Yep. Recess, everybody out.
Recess, everybody's.
So before we go, I just want to address all the flooding going on.
Worldwide,
and then snowing where it shouldn't snow.
Oh, geez.
and hail where they've
We
not
got a
had
lot of
hail.
hail. Yeah.
And then we have active volcanoes that won't
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
So we are definitely in some form of an awakening. The energy is definitely different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
And
optimistic about the future, or are
oh,
you
I'm
gonna?
so
Yes.
optimistic. So
I'm
optimistic.
optimistic about the future.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
we
I
got
can't.
Ted. There's
Ted's in
Ted.
here. Bring Ted up. Come on.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
I mean, I don't want to extend your
What's up,
show, but
Ted?
let's do it. Ted,
Yeah.
what's up? Come
Good
on,
morning.
man.
How are you, sir?
Really
What's
fast.
going
Ted,
on?
do you want to see some art?
Yeah. Wait, it's okay. It's constitutionally okay now. We're fine.
Exactly.
I put the hashtag up. Did you say
If
the
you
art
want to see some
earlier?
art, watch the replay.
Yeah. Or just go through the wall again and do like a brief summary. Like a
No, I'm not
recap,
gonna
Well,
do
then
like
let
they
me
that
ask
do in
again.
Ted really
church.
fast. Ted,
You know, in
who's your,
church they do that. They'll do a lesson and
yeah.
then they'll circle and do the lesson again. We could do that. You could do
Ted,
it
we
quick.
talked about who, in your opinion, if you can bring every generation back of
Boxing.
boxing, who is your all-time, you think is the all-time greatest boxer of all times?
There you go. That's a hard question. Oh, look at that.
It is a tough one.
Everybody
That's
in their primes.
That's
Everybody
worse
in their
than
primes.
picking the best player in the New York Mets.
Mm.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, you're
Can't
on
hear
mute.
you, buddy.
You're
on
You're on
mute.
mute. Yeah.
Oops. Oh.
Oh no.
We got a Happs issue.
1 minute.
There we go.
There
All
we go.
right.
All right,
Yay.
sorry.
That's okay.
No.
False
Fine.
alarm. False
Okay.
False alarm. That's a
I'm
hard
sorry.
one.
I gotta say Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Man, what the hell's with this Mike Tyson?
I gotta say Mike Tyson,
Why?
hands down.
Why?
Yep.
Muhammad Ali, man. You guys
Muhammad
know him.
Ali, yes. Mike Tyson, if we remember him, prime Mike Tyson, there was nobody better.
I don't think anybody in the history of boxing
know.
could knock him out
No.
at that time. And I don't. And if he hit you twice, your ribs were broken and you
Yes.
were done.
But the
But
problem
the
with Mike
aura
Tyson,
that was around him, the aura,
I know.
him walking to the ring.
Yeah.
The eyes when he looked, they would
But
be
he was a
scared.
short
You see those guys
fucker.
like,
But the guy
He's a
always
short
made like
little guy
every
with no
single
reach.
fight was one round, which made
Yes.
it boring as hell.
But he would hit you under the cage there. And I remember one guy, he just
He
hit
would
him there,
hit you under
and the
the
guy went
cage.
down. He didn't even hit it. He went down off the body shot. The guy was
Yes.
in such pain. He
Have
didn't
you
even
guys-
hit his
have
head.
Have you guys ever been in a fight that you've had somebody punch you or something? I've always
Many
wondered
times.
Man,
Many
yeah.
times.
that. Me never.
Chicago, man, come on.
Many times.
I've
When
never
I was
been in a fight.
when I was in
never.
grade 6 to grade 8, I think almost every other day I had to fight.
No, I had a peaceful
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Well, some people, they complain about the beach when they have great pizza. You just don't know. So, some of us, had the hard knocks. I had to learn to fight quickly, or would have got the shit kicked out of me. And luckily, I was pretty big and strong for my age, so I was
love to
okay.
fight.
I was okay, but there were a lot of times it would be 2 or 3 people that came at me at once. Yeah,
No, I
it
never
wasn't
had an
good.
issue.
Yeah, so you had to fight dirty. You had to have a strategy, and I didn't have the power that Tyson did. I never knocked anybody out. They were just I stunned them. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok, and it shows up on the TikToks when I watch, because I don't broadcast on TikTok. I watch these Russian guys that hit each other on the face.
Oh, it's awful.
Isn't that awful?
Oh, it's awful. It's awful, and
it's like a big sport in Russia.
You could lose teeth.
I know
easily.
You could lose teeth.
Brain damage, and they're hitting hard. These are big dudes.
These are big guys. Yeah.
So, I got a question. Do we all have to create TikTok accounts now that this new affiliation where you can share the TikTok? And
sure, why not? Why not?
If you want to.
If you want to.
You can dance if you want to.
I'm not a big fan
of TikTok. You can leave your friends
behind.
And if your friends don't dance.
Either.
So I've noticed with my broadcast now, and I'm not making this up. I know it's hard to tell with me, but I've gone from 1,000 views a day to about 200 views a day. I used to have maybe 100 comments, and now I have 300 comments.
Ooh. So there's more comments.
Obviously, the numbers are inaccurate. The numbers are.
I don't think it's picking up the numbers correctly. That's right. And at the same time, I mean, that's
I
the
think the
biggest
Nile
shit.
is a lovely river.
Oh boy, there's a lot of complaints about I lost all my viewers and all that, and I don't know.
So what? So why Tyson? I want to hear the why Tyson. We never really
No, they
got
lost
to.
all their bot viewers.
There
That's
you
the
go. There you go. Thank you very much.
Ted, why? Why
I'll
Tyson?
be here all week.
With Tyson,
Why Tyson? I know why I picked him, but why?
I thought I said it before. The aura of
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
You can't knock someone out with an aura, buddy. Come on.
Oh yeah, you can.
Dude, did you
They
see
were
how
done before
scared?
he started.
Would you see how scared people would be when he's walking to the ring? That by the time he gets in the ring and they go ding, 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 they're ready to hit the floor.
I
Yep.
know.
And some did. They didn't. It looked like Tyson didn't even hit him. They were like, "I'm done."
The way that you're describing it, though, it almost sounds like porn. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, no way.
See how he's trying to bring it back again?
I know. Jeez, stop it. I didn't expect such a. I mean,
and since the Tyson era, we
I like
haven't
when
had
James
another
walked in
Mike
with the
Tyson.
coffee. It's like, oh.
No, I don't think
But we
we'll ever
probably
have
never
another
will
Mike
either.
Tyson. Can you tell me what you have coming up in the next few weeks for
Yeah,
programming?
Ted.
All of you, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just do regularly. You know, I'm trying to pick it up because originally when I came to this platform,
Mhm.
where Michael, I want to thank you once again for you embracing me. Also, Randy and a few
W.
others,
Horton, yeah.
and allowed me to meet James and Nazim and Walt and
Yeah.
other folks that are almost 50 and plus. Oh, James, you almost fall into that bracket.
I'll be 47 in January. So
Okay.
I'm getting there.
I could be your dad, James.
but
I'm 62, but I'm into art, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. We know what you mean.
In his prime, he laid a lot of pipe.
Hey,
I didn't know he was a plumber.
You know he was. Have you ever heard that song "Laying Pipe All Night Long" to satisfy that woman?
No. You know what?
Laying pipe all
Wait a minute.
night long. Laying pipe.
I don't know if you guys
So hard.
realize.
I gotta check all my
Laying
social
pipe
medias and delete.
all
the
Yes,
stuff that's
yes.
Laying pipe. The best part. To satisfy that woman. There you go.
Mike,
Real song. Yes.
that's a great joke. A little risque because we now have, I
Yeah.
think, with the acceptable use policy, we
Yeah.
dropped it down to 13 and
12.
12.
Yeah, explain that. What is going on there?
What is that about?
Because I heard that isn't true.
Oh, really?
I hear that's nothing has changed, and that's complete utter nonsense.
So it's still 18.
Yeah, they never changed it.
Oh,
Somebody
well,
made that
then
up.
good.
Oh.
Then good.
Yeah.
I just thought they were
Because
going for a
nobody
different
actually reads the
demo.
fine print, right? Who actually reads the fine print when you sign contracts or you look at
Nobody.
They say read our policy.
Nobody reads it.
I do know they're tightening up though on nude showers. I did hear that. Did you
So
get
Captain
What about
Rehab.
men baths though? Is that different?
did you get any kind of
that doesn't
strikes,
count.
Captain Rehab, for the your maiden voyage in the shower that you had there? I died. I'm telling you, I haven't laughed so hard. I had tears coming out of my eyes. He was broadcasting in the shower. I was just like, oh my Lord. And then the other day,
He's like, oh my.
But was he up on the screen like?
Right. Everybody knows that about Rhea. If he was like this in the shower, who cares? Hey guys, I'm just cleaning up a little bit.
Yeah, because you can't see much. Yeah.
No, Milton does that. Milton's always coming closer to the.
He's like right up on the screen.
Well,
So
because he has a bad microphone a lot of times, so he's like, Michael, can you hear me, Michael? Michael, can you hear me, Michael?
Yes.
Michael, can you hear me?
That's good. You did that well, actually. Go ahead, Nazim. You wanted to say something.
No, I was going to say, well, basically, you're saying what broadcasts are coming up on. So on my end,
Tony D's here. Hi, buddy.
Oh, Tony D's here.
Tony D.
Tony D. As much as possible, I'm waiting for the app to kind of simmer down and work perfectly, and then I'll go
Yeah.
back to doing some streams from Italy. And me and Walt have talked about doing a little collaboration together in
Yay.
regards to doing. He's going to do a walk, and I'm going to do a walk. In
I
a
think
certain
that's
amount.
awesome.
That's
I
gonna
think
be
that
that's really
that's
pretty
exactly
cool.
what the platform needs.
Yeah.
Some
Nice.
wholesome fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
Have you
the
ever thought
upcoming
of
thing.
doing like art museums now that you've
No,
entered
that was
into a whole new realm?
that was a one shot deal.
You sure? I know, but I think you could do a show.
No,
Yes.
stop it.
Yes. Yes.
Just don't forget the hashtags.
What-
Exactly.
No, but I think you could rate the art. You could go from 1 to 10. What do you think of this one? I'm sorry, we don't have the Zoom feature anymore.
But you know what's funny that I don't want to be critical about things, but
It may
this
come
is a
back.
this is a platform where we can come up with
Hi,
so many
Mel.
ideas, but we're so lazy we don't do it.
Right. Right.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
come on,
you're
guys. How
karaoke.
blessed are we? Look, we've got these 4 characters in this broadcast together from all over the world,
Yep.
seamlessly talking to each other. I literally am so blessed to know you guys, and I mean
Same
that
here.
from
Same
Likewise.
here.
from the
Likewise.
cockles of my
Likewise.
heart.
Yep.
Yes.
Likewise.
And that's so why for me this platform I'm staying. It's great. I use it for what
Yes,
I
we
use it.
love you, Happs. And you know what? Thank you for being so tolerant of the nudity and the art and the joy, the language, the viewpoints, the violence
Tony's
of
Bring back the
Tyson.
option.
Tony's probably wondering what you're talking about, but just tell him to watch the replay.
No, well, I think soon there will probably be like it'll be on TikTok
Yes.
and it'll just rerun us laughing and you bringing it up and me going,
But what would
oh
that be?
God, oh
Would
God.
it be live, or would it be just a 60-second like clip of it?
You're
think
right,
the
because
fear, I
TikTok
think the
has a
fear
limit.
was
You're
15
right.
seconds with me. So it would be a 15-second loop of like, oh God.
Okay, of just Michael going.
Oh God,
Oh
my
my.
face like this.
Or I can see you doing the oh my in a loop.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh yes. What toe is in this pond now? Oh my.
Oh my.
So are we all comfortable with giving Happs another week to work through things without
Oh, you're
complaining?
such a dickweed. Oh my God.
Without
Jesus,
complaining?
You say I stir. You are just a skilled stirrer. Like you
No,
just
listen.
like.
No, my only concern.
I think my
is this.
favorite one
Let
of
me-
all time was. I think my laptop is overheating. I have to go.
No, but no. To tell you the truth, and I don't want to complain about Happs or anything in it. But
How many times have we said we don't want to complain about
exactly?
Happs?
But if they've lost users, it's bad
Yes.
for the app. Sooner or later, if you don't have users, ciao.
Tony says he did a rant last night. I'm gonna go get a coffee. Hold on, I'll be right back. Please don't all leave.
Oh, but
I thought we were gonna leave. You said we gotta say
Well,
goodbye.
no, we got Ted. We got Ted here now.
Right.
Okay.
No, Michael just is keeping up of his record on Happs for the longest goodbye.
Yes.
Yes. You know what? You know what we call this company now? Prolong the pleasure.
No, a funny story made me think of when you're talking about plumbing. Is years ago I was on the Colorado River, and we were on a rafting trip with a guide. So there was like 6 of us on the raft, and then the guide is in the back, right? And there's other people, whatever. And he was a nice guide, and he would be like, this is this and this is that and blah blah blah. And then there was another raft that a group of people on the raft that was going by us, and they all had like their swimming trunks and stuff where you can see the cracks, right? And without even batting an eye, he's just like this. And then this is such and such this. And then we have a group of plumbers over here.
That was fast. That's funny.
It was good. It was really good.
That's good. That's funny.
But it was great because there was this one part where he said, we stopped and he says, we're in the deepest part of the Colorado River, which was probably 80 or 90 feet. And he says, if any of you like to jump in. And I was like, hell yeah. Well, when am I going to get this opportunity? I jump in, and it was cold. And
it was super cold, I would imagine.
Super cold. And then and then trying to get up because the raft is big.
Right.
And basically like holding it up, and it's like, But it was a fun time. I recommend it because if you do it if you set it up in a group, You go on one location, then you go down the river, and then
Right.
where you end, they have a picnic, like a lunch setup already waiting for you, and then they drive you back to your car after that, and it's
That's
like
cool.
it was a good time. Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know
fun.
if you got a chance about 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago on 60 Minutes, they did a highlight of the Colorado River. You know that it's running out of water. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
level is dropping, and it supposedly feeds water to California.
Mhm.
So the farmers are freaking out. Everybody's starting to freak out because the level and the guy who's an expert was talking on 60 Minutes. He says, we've never seen these numbers of like, of the river really starting to lose, because it's got these thick walls when you go for it, right? It's got these really high walls in
Yeah.
Colorado. I don't know in what sector. And they were showing that and I'm sitting there going like, oh man,
It
I
is because
hope
you
we
can see
can.
the levels. Even when I went years ago, you could see the levels of water where it was, and it was slowly. And I'm sure
We're,
now in 2021, almost 2022, it's
damn.
changed a lot.
We're all gonna have to move to New York.
And become
And
Mets fans.
well, I'm already a Mets fan. I'm waiting for the big revival.
It's happening.
I
Yeah.
know it is. And by the way, is it cold there yet? Is it starting to get nippy?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
cold in the Midwest. It's cold in New York. It is cold. We're like we'd be lucky if we hit a high of in the 40s anymore.
Wow.
I think today's high is 48.
Oh,
Okay.
you're a lot warmer than we are.
Yeah.
We're like 39, I think today, maybe 40.
New York is very expensive. Yeah, Benita. I think everywhere is getting. Miami's expensive too, from what my friends tell me. Milan is expensive. Maybe
Hey,
Mexico is
so
not expensive.
Ted, are you what is it? OBS? Are you
I
operating
am
on?
not. I am not. I haven't tried it yet. I did install it at one point, and then I just said, you know what? Not that I had an issue with it. I just said I don't.
But in your broadcast, you don't use too much layers in the back, right?
Overlays, yeah,
Yeah, you don't
overlays.
use a
Yeah.
green screen or anything.
No, I don't. I don't.
So then you don't. Yeah. See, I'm
Yeah, I keep it so like vanilla, where it's just like, hey, throw up some slides, throw up, show an occasional video, and I'm more than willing to wait for those two features, and then we just have good conversation, and that's it.
Good. No, you
I'm
got a good
looking
show.
to educate myself on it because I feel like it would be fun to change the background, to like work out on Jupiter one day.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
that's a
go through the
great
planet,
idea.
like go
That's a
through the
great
planets. Like I'll
idea.
be on, just
That's a
stuff like
great
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Although it's nice to see your gym setup, because it's really impressive.
But I can have any gym setup. I can have,
There you go.
There we go.
I can have any gym setup.
The love of OBS.
Yeah,
Yes, I have a wall
the
already. I'm looking at
virtual world.
painting green. So yeah, it's in the works. I'm trying to figure out the equipment, and all this kind of stuff, and put it together.
You're on
I might even
Instagram.
go. You know what? I might even go and sign up for at one of my community colleges in the area and just take a computer class that has OBS in it or whatever, and just say, I
Dude, but
want
you know
teach
what?
me this, teach
Right.
me this inside and
It's
out.
OBS is really simple to learn. There's like, if you
Is
look
it?
up
It
on you
is. But Happs can't
it's
handle it. That
I
it's
know.
Well, then what's the, what?
OBS is great, but this platform so far cannot handle it. It wouldn't bring the pictures up. It wouldn't bring the fine art that Nazim had
So
told me about. We had
what program
92
is more
slides
compatible?
from the 1500s. We called it the Bush Foundation.
The Bush.
Which one, Bush Senior or Bush Junior?
It was push in the
Oh
Bush.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Michael, which program then, other than OBS,
I
is
think
more?
OBS is the simplest to use. I've
Yeah.
never
Okay,
used it here.
Here's
I
the
used
other
it
thing
somewhere
is though
else.
there is other programs that you can get that will just do pictures,
but
and
green
it's
screen
simple.
stuff. Green screen. Change your
And
background.
it's simple, right? And you do it through your virtual camera. I can't get music to play on it. And usually I can do the broadcast, you get a streaming key, and it's effortless. And you can program 9 hours worth of shit if you got a good computer, and it just goes.
Yeah.
And I could come in occasionally and fart and go, "Hey Ted, how you doing, man?" And then leave. you know, I could be over at your house drinking and then go, you know, we should really say hello to the people. And we turn on and go, how you doing? How are things? And then you could go back. But now you can't even put a picture up. It just it pixelates, it doesn't pixelate. And I thought, okay, maybe it's my computer. But then I heard DJ DDK say, no, it's not good yet.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
Mike, just speak to Richard Roberts. He's tussled with OBS
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
yeah.
I please and I don't go there. I'm not happy with the sound that he's getting. And I love him.
Yeah,
It crackles. I'm a perfectionist. I can't help it.
Yes, you are.
But
That's why you're
but when I used to do the broadcast with the music, I used to put it through and it had bass and it was crystal clear. And when you know those videos were screaming at you, going,
Can
you
I
know,
say
things
something?
like, "Your mother ain't gonna help you. Get up."
those were good. A
You
lot
know,
of people enjoyed those.
oh, they did, and I had a lot of people go, "They stressed me out. Please stop playing them." So,
No, it's good. It's good because it is motivation in the morning. And I remember sometimes I'd finish my
yeah,
workout and I'd be like prepared, getting ready for a shower, brushing my teeth, and you put one
yeah,
of those in there, and it'd
yeah,
make me even brush my teeth faster. I'm like,
yeah, yeah, bloody gums and all. It was great.
I'm like,
I would like to.
flossy.
My impression with the whole thing, the change
Mhm.
that Happs has done a week and a half ago, or whatever time it was,
Yeah,
is that they want to go towards the mobile environment, which
yeah, and they want to go TikTok, and they want to go Instagram,
yeah.
and they want to
So
go,
hmm
so
yeah,
if you
yeah.
do OBS on
That's
the desktop,
yeah,
it's over. They're not gonna bring it
yeah.
back.
Vegan Dough is here. How are you?
Hey, vegan dough, how you doing? You want to come in and
Hello.
say hello? No, she can't. The room's full.
That's
room
right.
full. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop down. You bring up
Uh,
dough.
no, she's
no,
not here
wait,
yet.
no.
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know if she wants.
it's listen. It's the old farts follies. We're doing that today.
Okay.
I'm not getting rid of you, Mr. Hicks. I've been waiting my whole life for you. Yeah,
Oh,
there you
Like
go.
a song. I've been
What a
Yeah,
waiting
no, no.
sweetheart.
my whole life.
I love Mr. Hicks. I get that's the only reason I love you
I
too.
love
But I
Ted.
see
I
you
love
guys
Ted
all the
too.
time.
I love
Yep.
Ted.
Yeah. So if
I
I
don't
get
get
an
to see him that much,
opportunity to
but I
be
love
with
Ted.
you, I'll
Gotta
take
give
it.
love to a fellow bald-headed guy, right?
I'm getting there.
I
boneheads.
last night I promoted you on AC's channel, Ace Man. And I said, you've got to meet this guy. His name's Ted Hicks. He's solid. He's a good guy. I
The
said,
Ace Man. I haven't met him yet.
he's
No,
He's
I haven't
fairly
amazing.
met
new on
him.
the broadcast.
So
I
And
haven't
last
met
night
Oh,
him.
we dived into depression and
Ah,
suicide
holy
and
crap.
our youth and a whole bunch of stuff. It's a great broadcast. It's the
Jeez.
last three. It's a 3 hour broadcast.
wow.
It's loony the first 2 hours, but the last say 45 minutes, it's amazing. And we've
Okay.
got Eric Hypes in
he's,
it. I'm
he's got
very
lots of
proud.
depth, for sure.
I want to cut it up and do certain portions,
Segments.
like our good friend, Mr. Rogan.
Yes,
Joe Rogan.
Yes,
Dr. Rogan.
Dr. Rogan. Yes,
Dr.
yes,
Rogan. Sir Rogan.
yeah, yeah.
Just cut it up and put it into what's the name?
But there's nobody I will ever kick out to get rid of Ted. Sorry, maybe my wife. There you go. Maybe.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
That one helped.
you know.
Thank you so much for the awards. We appreciate it. I heard you did phenomenally well yesterday with the awards. I heard you were eating hearts and all this other stuff. Is that
Eating hearts.
because you get the
She was
heart awards,
featured.
right?
She
Yeah.
was
Yes.
Yeah. So well done. I've been wanting an Old Farts Folly broadcast now for about 6 months. Yeah. And it just hasn't happened. And I'm sorry to blanket you into that, James. He's
He's
a little,
there. He's on the cusp. James
He's
is
on
on
the
the
cusp. He's
cusp.
on the cusp.
yeah. He's in training.
Yeah.
Nah, but he's still far away. 47 is super far away.
You know what that reminds me of? So far.
Well, that's another thing.
away.
You guys can relate. I think since you're older than me, is I heard this from one of the broadcasters on sports broadcasters in Chicago,
Yeah.
70. Anyways, he's like he was 71 or whatever. I was in the car listening years ago and cracked me up, so I almost got in an accident. He goes, "Well, you know you're getting old when you can no longer trust the fart."
Tell that to Biden.
Yeah, it's so,
Oh,
oh no, and even
I have a
Oh,
request, says Edward.
yeah, what is it?
He wants to see the artwork.
No.
No, Donald had that problem too.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah, so there's an old joke that's been going around for a while, and it said, "Listen, if you want to win a fart contest, you got to be willing to shit your pants."
Oh, jeez.
Who
Wow.
wants to that anyways? Come on.
I think they call that shard. That's sharding, right? We
Sharding,
lost
yes.
Ted. We lost Ted.
We lost Ted on that.
We lost Ted. Ted is gone.
He's out of there.
I cannot be represented by this foolery by Mike Baffles. We wish you well.
We must.
I do not share the views of the
Right.
people at this
Must have
broadcast.
been a touchy subject for them.
It can
It
be.
hit home.
The really sad
Anyway,
thing
guys,
about life, though.
I gotta get going because
I know. Let's end it with this.
Yeah.
You start in diapers, and if you
Yes.
live long enough in this wonderful life, you may end up in diapers. So
Wait, you know what? That's the same with Costco. Costco, you can buy
Yeah.
diapers and you can buy coffins. So that the beginning to the end.
one-stop shopping.
Is each
But guess
department
what?
by each other? I'm just curious.
Edward doesn't want to hear that. He sells those, so we have
I
to be careful.
know.
We have to be careful.
Would each of you send me a video clip wishing me happy? Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
I'll sing it right now. Is your birthday today?
No, but what is it today?
Is it today? I'll sing it right now.
Or do we have to prepare for
No, I don't need to
next
prepare.
week?
I'm ready. You ready, Edward? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you and many more. Thank you, Edward.
December 23rd.
Oh, you
we
tricker.
got time.
You
Jeez.
mother. You
He tricked you. Now you got to sing
You
it twice.
tricked. Oh my God! You said I'd get paid. All right.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a great
Bye,
great
take care,
weekend.
everybody.
Take care. All right. And then there was one. Hi, Ted. Are you still there? That's so funny. All right. So, folks, thank you. Thank you for being here in the broadcast. I think Ted is still here, but I think he got called, and I don't want to be rude to him at all. You know what? I'm going to just read a few of the comments. Thank you, Vanita. Vanita, do you want to quickly come up? Or Edward, do you want to quickly come up now that we have space? We can do that. Yeah. But I have been envisioning having an old farts folly for a few months now, and especially on a Saturday. So I feel like I'm very blessed today to have the people that I had up today. And thank you so much. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, my wife was calling and I couldn't find my cell phone.
Yeah.
So I had to run upstairs.
Well, good. It's just us.
Oh, okay. Where's everyone?
They left because you left. That was it. They couldn't bear another moment
stop.
with me. They couldn't bear one more minute with me. No, they had to leave. And then when you earlier, and they both had to leave, and you came up, and it prolonged the pleasure.
James is back.
James is back. Yeah, that might be dangerous because sometimes that comes up and they don't know.
So
and
okay.
I had that the other day. So James, if you do hear us and you want to come back up, just tell me. I had something really weird happen the other day where someone did not know that I brought them back up and did not know. So I'm a little worried.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there a little hanky panky going on or something like that?
No, but you just don't know. Like we do weird things when we're alone. Let's call it that, right?
Okay.
Or you could have guests at your house that you shouldn't have there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I know what you mean.
We have to respect people's privacy, but I do want to address something with you. I don't know if you brought it up, but I heard that there has been no modification of the age. That was a complete
Really?
ball-faced lie.
Oh, that is so good. That is so
Yeah.
good.
So I think there are individuals out there trying to smear.
Okay.
Oh, he says, please invite me back. I want to talk to Ted. Okay. Do you see why I didn't though? Because you don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's true.
like
It's
he
true.
he he could be on the John. He puts it down here. He's taking a crap. He doesn't
Right.
know.
Right.
We don't
You're
know.
right.
So I want to be extra careful. But
No. I totally got you.
so yeah, I heard that there has been no modification whatsoever
Shout
of
out
the
to
agreement.
my fellow wonderful refrigerator friend.
Can you explain that reference to me? What that's about?
So,
It's a private joke.
yeah, it's a private joke.
It's
Is
a
it?
private joke between us.
Okay, sorry. All right.
No.
We're just, you know what, Ted, guys, it's
Yeah.
all about the drawer.
It's all about the draw. We had the
Well,
same refrigerator. I saw James was on a broadcast and he was in front of his refrigerator. I said, you
got the same model, or
got the same model.
or he went over your house and took your groceries.
Yeah, he took a picture.
No, he took the whole thing. He took the fridge, all the contents, pulled the plug out, had the van, and he was a smooth operator. It was gone.
So no, but that's good, Mike. That's good news because I was wondering. I said, okay, are they veering towards a different demographic? I said it's smart to bring in,
but it
the
goes
youngsters.
to show always research something before you assume.
I've heard that from a bunch of folks in here with the whole TikTok.
Now, James, are you sideways on purpose?
Do you not like it?
Yeah, he wants to be landscape.
Is that what this is about? Is this a boycott?
No, I'm not boycotting anything. Listen, I talked about remember I said that to you. I said if we wanted to boycott businesses because we didn't like certain people who worked there or ran it.
So Slam says that Happs is now rated E for everyone. So what
Yeah.
is that? What is that age?
Is that better?
12 plus.
It's 12 plus, I think.
Okay, but I was
12
told that,
plus.
but nothing has changed. So was it always 12 plus? Then it must.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any kids on here.
I never seen kids.
No.
Just us old fogies on here.
Yeah.
And Vanita's been seeing this for the longest. So I've got to give her credit.
Yeah.
She's been seeing this for about a week and a half. It's 12 plus.
Yeah. Vanita, do you want to come up and talk about it? Or are you good? I think she's good.
I like it this way because.
So here's what's funny. You ready? I just got a notification for Ted Hicks on Twitch. Ted Hicks is live. Good morning, Happs family, which is my broadcast. Did you just link it, or did you link it a while ago?
A while ago.
Okay.
A while ago. So.
There's a lot of delay in that. I've gotten invites or like on email because I have all my notifications off. I don't like to be my phone going bing, 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 like that. I don't like that. But I see them in the emails, and sometimes they're delayed.
So if before we go, and I do have to go soon, but just tell me right now, and I want honesty. I don't want candy coated. What do you like about the app now? And what do you miss? Who wants to go first?
You want to go first, James, or you want me to go first?
Age before beauty. I mean.
Okay. So the video is unbelievable. I don't really have any audio problems, but the audio is clear as can be. I've done away with this microphone and going with my microphone that's on my camera. Okay. I think with the lighting and everything else like that, clear as can be, crisp. Yes, we would like back the obvious, the screen share, and
Mhm.
the photo library. That's coming. So I'm more than willing to just
Yeah.
wait. And then there's like small knickknacks that will enhance this because I think this platform right here, once they get it together, we're
Yes.
going to be fine. We're going to be fine because,
Mhm.
um, the smaller things, being able to find someone.
Yeah.
I do still have a few problems with that from time to time, from desktop to mobile. We're
Right.
fine because I like you know how we get. We're creatures of habit. There's
Mhm.
certain amount of people we like to follow. We like to say, okay, I know James is in the morning. He's working out. I know Mike is on around 6. I know Richard Roberts is on around 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
Where I like to watch his show and the stuff that he talks about because he's from New
Yep.
York. He's from the southern tier, but I think discoverability once they work through that. But I've reached out to them privately to ask them like, hey,
Oh, good. Good.
I said, definitely in your corner, avoid the noise, and get through your punch list of items because you're going to make this platform even better than the last one.
Mhm.
And the naysayers, screw them.
Yeah. I like that. I'm down for that.
So
Um, go ahead, buddy.
so I agree with everything he said, but
Thank you,
also
Kevin,
I
for
want
Thank
the
you,
to
Kev.
order.
add that I like change, and I think what this new start is forcing us. Yes, it's work. We got to do things, but it's forcing us to to learn new things. It's to discover new things. It's to trial and error. Instead of getting frustrated, maybe change your mindset to because when you learn things, you open up your brain, you expand your brain, and
Mhm.
develop it more. So I think in that respect, it's because think about I never thought I would even attempt to do an OBS or something or change
Right.
phone or go. It's getting us to explore new things to make it work or to customize it for
Yeah.
what we want. And I love that aspect of it, and I agree exactly what you said. You know, a metaphor for life is what Happs did to us. If you want to bitch and complain, or do you want to adjust and be more creative? The platform is making you more creative because it. I don't know. I'm for it. I'm here to stay, and I enjoy that. I was never here for the money. I was never here for the views. I'm
Mhm.
here for people that I would never have been able to meet otherwise. So
So
Agreed.
I want to bring something up in the comments. I'm not going to do it though. So
Go ahead. Go, go.
if you put shouts up, if you click on the name of the person, just click the name, you will go to the Twitter site.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
see that? So that's going to be one of the ways I promote people is you directly hit their comment and you'll see, and these are all people I think are stellar. I even have a new hashtag. It's called Haps Legends. And every day I put under the hashtag someone I deem to be a Haps legend in my book, my estimation.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know what's entirely true with anything. So I just suggest to everyone self educate. Don't say things until you're absolutely certain. And don't go into this panic mode that
Right.
things are not going to get better. They're going to get better. And,
Right.
through a little discomfort, a lot of times there's growth. And I think
And
that's,
try and put yourself in other people's shoes before you react on something you absolutely.
yes. Yeah, I love that. I think we need to, for a moment, just step back and go, you know what? We are blessed to have what we have. Let's make the
Yep.
most of this. This is, to me, a whole new basement opportunity again.
And to the
I,
Haps, the
Go
Haps.
ahead, Ted.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say this much.
Yeah.
I do, and we all do understand the business owners, entrepreneurs that are on here
Yeah.
that have tied this to their livelihood.
Right.
We understand, and it's not like we're thumbing our nose at
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
but we're just not this right here. We're not doing that piece of it. So it might be more of a hobby for us. Fun. We get on, we talk with people all around the world.
Yeah.
We are sensitive to the people that are business owners that have been impacted.
Yes. Yes. I would totally agree with that. I
And
totally agree.
say if they're going to bring back more awards, I want to see the mic drop award. I like that one.
Yes.
Do you? Do you like
Yeah.
that one?
I like to end it like when I appreciate somebody that I enjoy in a
Yeah.
broadcast. I always like to end it with the mic drop.
Oh, that's nice. But for me, as soon as the music comes back and the photos, and for me as well, it's made me less lazy. I've had to work harder
It's
to do the broadcast.
They're making you work,
Yeah.
which is
Can
not
you
a bad.
can you do me a favor, Ted?
Yes.
Just hit this anchor thing. No, you see what I did here?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Richard Roberts.
Yes.
Yep. Fireman Rich.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. And I like that you can do that. And I don't think you could do that in the last format where if you put it directly in, like you click on any of those, you're going to go right into Twitter, right?
Right.
Any of the hashtags, any of the good. So it's a great way for us to promote each other. And I know I'll probably get you mention me one too many times, but I can live with the threat of that.
Of course.
Yes.
I will never complain about you tagging me in any of your broadcasts.
Never. Never.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel.
Thanks, Mel.
Matter of fact, tag me enough.
Hey guys, I got a 10 o'clock meeting, so I got to run.
Me too. All right. Listen, we're going to end it there. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you, Vanita. Thank you, Mel. Thank you to all the wonderful guests. Thank you, Nazim, for letting me see, a different form of art that I didn't know existed before. And thank you for me for a moment thinking it was a picture from your private collection. And then I realized it was a painting. Thank you so much for that.